Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, I'm finding it surprisingly hard to find time to play, but we're going to try and cram this in, see if I can get it processed tonight. More druiding! Of course, it is sudden death now. And the Tavern Brawl is offline for the week, so that sucks. But it doesn't suck if I can just win some games here. We have 3 wins. That's breaking even already, but that's a positive run if I can get one more. Despite all my weird stuff, despite or because of my weird innervates and wild kin, and that's what I was saying, and then that was like my whole hand. What the hell? So yeah, starting hand innervate cool. These guys not so cool. I should probably keep the Saboteur because I have a lot of stuff that's not as cheap. But I do have an innervate, so we're going to try and go for broke here. No. Yeah. Yeah. If I put her out first and then innervate smash something, but that's probably not going to work right. Can I draw? I could draw a 4-drop that was good. Like, probably better than the Suicide Kin, that I could coin her out, and then turn 2, innervate up to 4 mana, which would give her +2 attack to kill something, and, or I could just Kung Fu that thing. That is a 4-drop. Alright, we're gonna go try the plan. Not a brilliant plan, but technically, even without a buff, she wins one-on-one against, like, Brave there. I don't know what Disney princess you would be. The one that gets Glaive Zukat, apparently. God damn it. So, that sucks. It's a permanent buff, too, so... Damn it. Getting him out for either the Mana Crystal or just for, like, the army. Either one is pretty good, although he could kill the 2/2. Gonna head there on stuff. If I just trade and kill her, we're just trading up a bunch of damage. I could, you know what? I'm just gonna blow her up, get a card, and do some damage. I'm gonna hold on to my innervate for now, because this seems like a better play than just suiciding her pointlessly. Little bit of damage. Just slightly make it more annoying for my opponent. Again, not necessarily a brilliant tactic, but I feel like that turn feels less good for my opponent than if I'd done it the other way. The other way wouldn't have done anything much negative to him. But just a trade like that would be annoying. But now he's going to not spend an attack on that. Okay, now he might just die from that, or the secret. I really got to attack him and try and trip the secret.
What a rush!
Explosive Predator, yeah. So, I had a beast that could do him, but I just don't have a beast I can put out right now. I could Kung Fu this guy. I'm going to play him and Kung Fu. His 1 damage might miss my guy. We're going to save the innervate and maybe do something big with it. It would be really nice if the bat's 1 damage would miss Mana Girl. Nope. Sniper time, of course. Oh well. I have a lot more cards than my opponent. One of them is an innervate, which is less of a card, sort of, except I'm going to do something big with it. And down in health. Opponent is super, super aggro. Just hoping I will keep trading minions for his, which is understandable. I could just play the Moon. I might eat some kind of horrible spell, but if I do this, then I can play him, and if that doesn't work out, then I'll just innervate him next turn. So we're gonna do this. Keep trading stuff. I really have to get back in this at some point, though. I can't just keep taking all the damage forever. And he could do a lot of damage with that. Actually, of all the things spending his whole turn power-shotting that guy, fine. I'll live. Do I innervate him out now? This does almost as much damage and it's not going to die, and it would let me do that. So I guess the innervation is going to sit in my hand and rot the entire game. At this point, I can actually just use it to get the permanent mana crystal, but if I save this long enough, I can turn it into another card. So I don't even know what I'm doing. Just wasting the innervate the whole time, but I feel like I haven't had a great reason to use it, except that very first time when I chose not to. That was the only time it would have been pretty good. Okay, you're de-stealthing my cat, and then what?
To my side.
That's okay. I would have been much more worried about the boar at this point. That would have actually been pretty unpleasant. So let's do that. It's fine. And get big boy here.
Snakes. It has to be snakes.
And I'm going to keep playing fatness if my opponent can't completely wear me down. Although I'm going to really have to start to kung fu every turn now. Unfortunately. Speaking of unfortunate. It's kind of annoying. I don't have a way to get through that and be able to attack with him this turn, unfortunately. Okay, well, we're going to go like that. I don't want to sacrifice him to that, obviously. So, yeah, we're going to protect him with this. And I don't actually gain health the way I was hoping to, but I'm going to kung fu that for now. Fine. Sorry. There's a corner of my screen, a Reagan Smash GIF came up on my Twitter. It was distracting me. If I lose, I'm going to blame it on that somehow. Even though it's funny. But, ow. However, that, as unfortunate as that looks, unless he can do something else significant, the Unleash the Hounds actually doesn't get through for much, although he is getting me in danger range. Mark of his charge. Hello. I'm going to want to play him this turn, I think. If I mark, and then I can innervate this guy out, that'll be fine. Excuse me.
What to do?
I could just kung fu that away. That still leaves a lot of junk. I can do a horrendous amount of damage. So, let's kung fuing that guy's pretty good. Then I wouldn't be playing him this turn, though, but I could play an army of those guys. Okay, whatever. I'm assuming my opponent's not going to, kill me in short order. Because I want to do this. Also do him if needed. And that's pretty good.
The land serves me.
Why not? The big army hunter's not going to like kill my whole stuff, and he just used an Unleash the Hounds, unless he's got another one lying around. So if he has a King Crush, he should be 1 mana short of killing me. King Crush is what, 8? I think he's 8. That would make things pretty tight. But yeah, I had a lot of army there. He was getting a little close on the life counter if he had something great. But he had to have something great. And he did not. Okay. 4 wins. We're positive! I am positive that we're positive. Let's see if we can do more. More. Fine.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Right.
Your soul shall be mine.
Quite
I
possibly.
must protect the wild.
My starting hand is expensive. Hard to complain about Wrath, but ooh, not good. Wrath doesn't really combo with this because the Wrath's almost certainly getting played before it. Because I've got nothing else to do, and if my opponent puts out anything that is going to put pressure on me damage-wise, I have to take it out. If it's just like a Void Walker, it'll probably mess me up later on, but that guy, he's just too big to get a card from the Wrath. I could Kung Fu him over 2 turns. I've got nothing better to do next turn unless I draw one, right? Although he might put out something to make me regret this. I'm gonna try it that way. If he buffs this guy, it's costing him his whole turn's mana to draw a card. And take 2 damage. Okay. That I can deal with. I can take him out without spending a card, so same difference. I'll save my Wrath, even though I could draw a card from that. Wrath very valuable and flexible. And now I can start playing stuff. Stuff versus stuff. What do you got? Got a coin. Gang Boss. Okay, Gang Boss is reasonably serious. Mark Recharge. Okay, well, we're gonna try a Moon Pin. If it lives, then I can mark it, and I can wrath like crazy. It's big enough to fight 2/4 guy anyway. If he Hellfires, it'll kill everything. I'm pretty sure Hellfire with this guy is probably not his plan, especially when I'm not flooding in board with minions, but he may have damage spells to make me sad. It doesn't appear that he does right now. Not right this second. So we're going to take time out. We're going to kill that with him. He gets like a 1/1, but I'm going to draw a card first. Beast mode. I could have played her, but I mean, she wouldn't be able to attack this turn, so who cares? Smash. And I can do the 1 damage version and still do 3 damage, so that I draw a card from killing him. Although my opponent will also draw a card. And sure, let's play this guy, since I do something I can cast. That works. I am going to regret this when he starts casting nuclear atomic spells on me, especially if I had the second one out at the same time. Oh my god. Okay. Now what? Hellfire! Ah! I kind of saw that coming when he attacked me for 1. Seemed likely. Oh, that guy will give me some health back. Cool. This would stop him from drawing a card. Does have some kind of appeal, but no, we're going to what? Her and him? The army of dudes? This is sort of appealing, but I can't do anything else good with it, so why? I could use him. It means I'm not bouncing anything, but yeah, let's get slime.
The land serves me.
Taste the mana.
Land serves me. I'm the landlord. You have a problem? Call the super. Immortal Coil. Take the 5 life though. Yeah, that's fine, you have cards. You have cards, I have cards. We're pretty even right now. Photo, okay. I don't have a lot of spells for her, so it doesn't really make much difference that way. Yeah. Bleh. Bleh. Alright. We're close enough to end game that I might as well save this and turn it into just cycle it for a new card for 2 mana later. So I've got plenty of stuff to cast. Stuff is really fat. It would have been really nice if he'd foolishly left that 2/2 alive. It would have worked out so well for smashing hits to ooze, but it's my figure. But that's okay. So we're gonna go bam. Tempted to play other stuff instead of him, because it's not like it's urgent to have him out there, but he is big and scary. He would stop those guys from messing around with him. Instead of him, I'd be playing stuff. This guy could be taken out fairly easily. This guy could be taken out, and I have to play something else. Like, yeah, no, we'll just Go big, and we'll go home. Hard. Damn. Second soul. That's unfortunate, but that does leave this alive. He sure does like drawing cards, even with his hand full of cards. I really don't want to play another Moonkin against what he's got going right now. I can play this guy and sort of deny him a card, but this guy fights just as well right now, and I might as well get in another 2 hit point swing in my favor. This is 2 hit points in my favor, and this is also 2 hit points in my favor, although the cards will obviously kick my ass if this game goes on much longer. So he can't quite just Hellfire my whole army away because he can't hit Stealthatron there. Although he could Hellfire my whole army with the Moonkin. Hey, look at that Hellfire. What a shock prize. Corrupted Healbot. These, like, healing guys are not working out as well for him as I think he would prefer. So I could deal with that, play him, replay this guy. He'd be able to take down either one of them and technically survive. So I might be better off marking him, doing the trade, and then play whatever else. Whatever else turns out to be pretty good.
Snakes. It has to be
I can turn this into a card later. For now, I'll stop him from drawing another card, I guess.
Shall we put a king in plans?
So that was an okay turn. He does have a ton of cards. Ow. Okay.
It's time
That does
for
suck.
blood.
That guy does trump this guy pretty well. This guy sucks so hard that trumps. You just killed yourself, you idiot. Math. Math alert. I noticed. Because you didn't notice. That's why these guys blow. That was a terrible play. He would not have been in such a bad position if he had not killed himself. Woohoo! 5 wins! Well, I think I could have pulled that one out anyway, but there was definitely, I think it was definitely not over, and that made it over. So, I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to see how much farther I can get next time. If you found that useful or entertaining, or if you enjoy cookies, hit the like button. We now stream D&D 5th edition Sundays from 8 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Details at sundaymorningheroes.com. Come join us live.